situated here before anyone shows up. If anyone shows up. Oh, okay. We got 2 people and 1 thumb in here. There we go, second chair. How are you doing, second chair? Quacking Goose, Marissa Hibbard, Sebastian A. Garros, Diesel Parker, Logan Artley. Thank you all for joining me this fine evening. I've been trying to do live streams every Thursday. Yesterday, I got busy, and I did not even realize it was Thursday. So, huge apology. And I figured we would go ahead and do a live stream tonight. So how is everyone? Hello, Melissa. We got 115 people, 120. Yeah, the Dollywood video with did with Jordan a little while back. Got a little backed up. Got a little backed up on videos, so I went ahead and put that video. Senator Perry, thank you for the super chat. Where am I going next? I don't know. Sometimes, because I got videos. I got videos in the can that are coming out. I'm trying to think, where will I be next? Cats are locked out of the bunker right now. I've had a few times here in the live stream when Scarlett kind of loses her mind and starts knocking things over. Black Cat says, didn't know there was so much to do in Oklahoma. I had a great time in Oklahoma. Great time in Oklahoma. I did get a haircut the other day. Stopped by and had them buzz it. All right, let me see. Mike Artis says, you should have yelled at your friend in the video for not wearing his mask. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I wear my mask. I can't force other people to wear theirs. Definitely recommend everyone wear a mask. I think, what is this Wonder Woman thing behind me? That's a piece of folk art that was given to me. I just think some people have a hard time with the masks. They are uncomfortable. I think people have like a desire to kind of just pull them off. But it's the law in North Carolina. You have to wear them all the time. In North Carolina, I agree. I agree with these rules, and I abide by them. Come to, whoa, Grayson Smith. Okay, it says come to the Dawsonville, Georgia Stock Car Racing Hall of Fame. Yeah, I mean, I wear a reusable mask. I found one that was breathe a little easier, but it was a little heavier. I feel like I could get I don't know. I feel like I could find a. I spent a lot of money on masks. I think that's the one thing. I think people try on the first mask and they're like, "Oh, can't do this." I think you've got to find the right mask for you. You got to find something that works for you. I think if people would take a little time and look at the different options that you have for the mask, I think people will be a little more comfortable. Anthony Bomberry, thank you for the super chat. No mask. I mean, no mask is comfortable, but not every mask is created equal easier. All right, Grayson Smith, got it. Stockcar Hall of Fame. Blackhead says that their mom bought a mask with a zipper on it so you could eat. Well, couldn't you just take the mask off? Mask with a zipper? I don't know. David King says, anything cool to see on the way from Oregon? I'm leaving from Kansas City. I've never driven from that route, so I'm not. That's actually. I'm looking at my map right now. I'll show you guys. Yeah, I haven't really went that way. It's kind of actually the whole area is a black spot for me, so I need to explore that area. Hopefully that'll be soon. Again, there's no promises with COVID. Dan on Planet Earth asks, if you open a southern roadside attraction without a moonshine still, would it fail? Yes. Yes, spend the night in the potato. That's a good recommendation, second chair. Stay in the Airbnb baked potato in Boise, Idaho. What's that furry thing behind me? Oh, that's a squirrel. Nomadic Hippie says, I spent 2 years in the Iraqi desert wearing a 5-pound rubber mask, constantly due to biological warfare. Coming back to the States, seeing people complain about a cloth mask is insane. Now, I've never done that, and thank you for your service, by the way. I think people get a little worked up about the masks, and I think people need to calm down and find a mask that works for them. Rob G, thank you for the super chat and the black cat. Will I ever go to Utah? Yes, I will. I really want to visit all 48 states. I recognize there's 50 states, but my immediate goal is I want to visit all 48 states. Have I ever stayed in a tiny house? Yes, I stayed in a caboose. A friend of mine converted a caboose into an Airbnb, and I stayed there. Geshmaki, thank you for the super chat. Says, hi Jake, I'm glad to see you live online again. I really enjoy these live streams. Has a pleasant weekend. Well, thank you. Can I please tell my daughter to quit? Well, Anna, if you're watching, quit doing whatever you're doing. Apparently she's dancing next to the TV. What's the head behind me? That's Mikhail Gorbachev, former leader of the Soviet Union. I mean, I would Quacking Goose ask 48 because Hawaii and Alaska. Well, no, I mean, I would definitely love to go to Hawaii and Alaska. I like to say I've been to all 50 states, but we do it in steps. We'll do the 48 first, and then we'll worry about the other two. Does my family ever go with me on adventures? They do. Sometimes, they're not into a lot of the same things I am. So sometimes they're with me on the trip, but not necessarily go to the attractions that I go to. What's my favorite piece from the bunker? I don't know. I love all these pieces so much. I'm trying to think. Let's see what we got over here. There's the Olmec head that Adam the Woo gave me. It's my first piece of taxidermy, Tookie the squirrel. And yeah, a lot of trinkets. Oh, yeah. Ren says, what states have I not visited? And that is Utah, Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming. Do I do putt-putt videos? I've done miniature golf courses. It's really hard to film. Like, it's really hard to play mini golf and film at the same time. It's hard to edit a good mini golf video. Am I planning on going to Halloween Horror Nights this year? If they have it, I'll go. If they don't have it, I won't. I feel it's far too early. Have I been to Yellowstone? No, I've never been to Yellowstone. Does taxidermy smell bad? No. It smells a lot better than untaxidermy dead animals. Quacking Goose, can I have Don't Jump Scare Me Bro mask made for Halloween? That's a good idea. It's a really good idea, and I'd love to. I've looked into getting custom masks, but I haven't found I haven't found a really good way to do it. Chris Fall says, when starting a YouTube channel, is it worth it to file an LLC? I mean, talk to an attorney. I've been winging this thing since day one. No scares on stairs. Girl asks how things are in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge with COVID. I don't really know. I just know that they have made masks mandatory in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. Have I ever done a video where nothing went right? Yes. Done some major fail videos. A lot of states it's mandatory now to wear masks. Tennessee is not mandatory, but Sevier County passed the local ordinance. Toy and Sandy drone in the tree video. Yes, the drone in the tree. There was a video where I got a flat tire and I saved a giant snapping turtle. So I guess the things went wrong when my tire went flat. But then, you know, I tried to inject some good karma back in the universe by rescuing a giant snapping turtle. It was a big snapper. Some people can't go into their own backyard without wearing a mask. I don't think that's true. Here in North Carolina, the way the order is written is you have to wear a mask if you cannot practice social distancing. So if you go into like a store, go to like Walmart or grocery store, there's no way you can practice social distancing. So like any sort of store, indoor, you know, most indoor environments you're not going to be able to stay 6 feet away. Quacking Goose says indoor places are busy, outside places. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Has droning ever got me in trouble? No. Brad Luke has stopped by Mountain Audis the other day and said I sent you. That's awesome. Hopefully. Is there a miniature figure of Bigfoot? Yeah, right there. Visit the JFK airport in memory of 9/11. I mean, I've been to the JFK airport. What is? I mean, I'm no mean to sound ignorant here, but what does the JFK airport have to do with 9/11? Second chair, you bought a skull from Audie's because of me. What kind of skull? Like getting the Cobra. The Cobra's not in the window anymore. I think someone else might have bought the Cobra. Strawberry sign is from the abandoned roadside attraction, Hillbilly Village, that was demolished a few years ago. My car mileage? I don't know it off the top of my head. I thought I put it on Instagram a while back, but maybe it's time to do it again. Oh, second to you got the Gremlin skull. That's pretty cool. Wade Wells says, "Do I live far from Western Carolina University?" Not too far. Probably about a 30-minute drive from here. It's where I went to college. Check out Randonautica. I've heard about. So, does anyone know what Randonautica is? Isn't it like you? Doesn't it like give you random coordinates and then you have to go there and see if you find anything? I don't know. Supposedly it goes through a quantum computer and manifests whatever your intent was. That doesn't seem real. Do I have a jackalope? Yeah. Jackalope's right there. What's the place I'm most excited? Was it Nicole Carlin says, "What's the place you're most excited to visit since getting out of quarantine?" A place that I've been looking forward to, and I was really excited to get out to, was the Oklahoma Wonder House, the private wax museum. I was supposed to go out there. Like I had plans to go out there right before the lockdown. Do I have a Bigfoot imprint? I don't. That's one thing I need for my bunker. What's the best place I've ever visited? That's so hard. It's so hard for me to say what the best is. And I have some favorites. Go check out my top 10 roadside attractions video. That's why I travel. I use a camper, stay in a hotel. I stay in hotels. It's actually more efficient than buying and gassing up a camper. Why does UNCSA have a fighting pickle mascot? What is UNCA? Are you going to Canada or will you go to jail? No, I'm for the most part I'm in the clear with Canada. If I go into Canada, I have I have a little like tick mark in the system that if every time I go into Canada, They're gonna dig through my stuff, but other than that, no, nothing, nothing on my criminal record. What kind of tunes do I listen to? I like all sorts of different kinds of music. Um, I don't know. I need to listen to more music. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I need to listen to some more music. Why am I inside a bunker? Because I always go to my bunker to chat with the viewers of my channel. People in the live stream here, they're always so nice. You get a lot of grumpy comments, but most of the people coming to live stream are real friendly and nice. What's my favorite metal band? I don't know if I'm really a big metal person. Do I edit the bunker? No, I edit in a different part of my house. Rob G, thanks for the super chat. Have I been interviewed on any podcast? I've been on a couple podcasts. Jim Folke, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Or met any real life famous people? I don't even know what famous means anymore. What constitutes as famous? Do I actually sell strawberries? No, unfortunately not. I'm fresh out. UNCSA is the University of North Carolina School of the Arts. And apparently they have a pickle as a mascot. Xena Girl, was that Chris Benoit fan? Yeah, before he killed his family, I wasn't a big fan of that. But I liked him when he was alive, before all that happened. Bob Ziegler, with a $5 super chat, asks, is the bunker actually a bunker, or is it just a basement? Really, in the end, what's the difference between a bunker and a basement? Superman statue cam from Metropolis, Illinois, gives me a super chat and says, here's a little to come to Metropolis to purchase some kryptonite. I've been to Metropolis. I don't think I bought any kryptonite. Why didn't I buy any kryptonite? Seems like I should have bought some kryptonite. When am I going to Las Vegas? I don't know. I've not really looked at Vegas. I will go to Vegas when Meow Wolf Las Vegas opens up. Booby fan says, is there going to be any haunted attractions for Halloween? That's probably the number one question I'd like to know the answer to. Just watched your Ripley's Museum tour. What did the guy tell you not to look at? I'm trying to remember what you're talking about. What did the guy tell? How's my 2020 been? Just like everyone else's, I think. Really crappy. It was near the teabag models. Teabag models. I'm just becoming more and more confused. It was a mummified something. I guess I don't remember much about my own videos. Watch the Cabbage Patch Hospital video today. How did you keep a straight face watching the birth? I've seen a lot of those births. I've seen a lot of Cabbage Patch be born. And believe me, the first time I saw it, I was just as surprised as you. Will I ever visit abandoned houses again? I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. I don't know. Ever been to Waverly Hills? I've never been to the Waverly Hills sanitarium. I don't know not much about it, other than it's a big spooky building. Did it ever stop raining at Dollywood? Yeah, it was kind of on and off raining all day. Three Stooges Museum in Ambler, Pennsylvania. Where's Ambler? Stoogium. I need to look that up. Bob Ziegler is like, Ambler's 20 minutes from my home. Well, where do you live? Which video am I most proud of? One of those videos I'm most proud of is the Silvio Italian American Museum, which was filmed just a few months before he passed away. Ambler is a suburb of Philadelphia. Okay, so the Stooge Museum is in Philadelphia. Yes, Dan on Planet Earth toilet seat art exhibit is a classic. Name some attractions I visited that no longer exist. Oh. I'm drawing a blank, but I know there's tons of them. Tons of them. But I can't think of a single one just off the top of my head for some reason. What I think of Tiger King? I loved Tiger King. I've seen Tiger King twice, the whole series, which prompted me to go visit the zoo out in Wynnewood. Gulliver's Gate, yes, that's a good one, Chris Hall. That's a really great attraction that it's not around for very long because the rent was too high in Times Square. Elkhart Cruises, you should go to Elkhart, Indiana for the Hall of Heroes. Yes, I've never been to the Hall of Heroes. It is on the list, the to-do list. Oh yeah, Mark Klein, some of his attractions in Natural Bridge, Virginia, got kicked out by the state. His haunted house and the original Dinosaur Kingdom #1. Jefferson Smith says, "Do people bother you when you're out with your family?" No, I wouldn't call it bother. Bother would imply that it's upsetting to me or something. People, everyone that everyone that's come up to me has been relatively respectful. Someone asked about my opinions on Splash Mountain being rethemed. It's hard for me. I mean, I love Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain's one of my favorite rides. One of my absolute top favorite rides. So it really kind of bummed me out to know that it's going away. I had a lot of good memories from that ride. But try to be positive. I do think that Princess and the Frog will probably be, if you're going to retheme it and you're going to use like a pre-existing IP, that's probably the best one to go with. What museums I've been to in Cleveland? I know I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. No, I don't know why anyone would think that Disney would not do a good job with Princess and the Frog. Jay Norris, thank you for the super chat. Said, have you thought of asking if any haunt attractions would let you film a video for an online tour? I mean, you know, all the haunted attractions I go to, I get permission because I don't put that up to chance. If I'm at a haunted attraction and I'm showing the inside of the haunted attraction, it's because I have permission from the owner. Norm Fosmar. Yes, I have been to Jungle Gyms. I've been to both Jungle Gyms, the two of them. I've been to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. No, second chair. I would be pretty lost in a Pro Football Hall of Fame. I'm afraid it would just be a bunch of old footballs. Sebastian Higuero says, "Did your voice get raspy after Halloween?" Absolutely. Between screaming and breathing in uncomfortable amounts of fog. I just hope, I don't know. I hope that there's a haunt season, but I'm not having a lot of reason to believe that there's going to be any good news by then because uh, I don't know. I say if Halloween gets canceled, you know, we should have Halloween early next year. We should have two Halloweens next year. If Halloween is canceled, then we should have a Halloween after the vaccine. Did they cancel the Rose Parade already? I didn't know anything about that. How many times have I denied single ride on a Ferris wheel? Probably around like 5 or 6 times. No, I don't think the vaccine will kill us all, but I think I'd rather take my chances with the vaccine than with COVID. I've been to the world's largest truck stop in Iowa. I have not. Something Iowa is a state that I have not dug deep into. Fauci is good friends with Bill Gates. Does that mean something? Is Tinkertown in New Mexico still around? Asked Toy Insanity. As far as I know. face any rude tourists while filming. You know, there's rude people everywhere. My daughter's going back to school. Um, there's they're going to be doing some form of school in-person schooling. Big Sweaty says, I'd rather take my chances and trust my immune system instead of remobbing all doubt with an injection. Yeah, your immune system is what protects you. That's the whole principle behind a vaccine, is that it trains your immune system to be able to fight a particular virus. I don't know. I shouldn't even be like. Twain Sandy says, "Why did the guy in Louisiana rename the UCM museum?" I think he felt like the UCM museum, because I actually talked to him, and I think the UCM name he felt like was like people didn't get it. It didn't come. It didn't really embody what it was. Didn't project to people what they were going to see. Water slide coaster or roller coaster. I don't like water. I don't like water parks that much because I don't like being wet. Yeah, Zena girl. I'm sure Universal Studios are having discussions about Horror Nights. Oh, it's hard to tell. Hard to tell. If you really, I have almost zero faith that they would have the California version of Halloween Horror Nights, which is the one that I was wanting to go to. Luis Garcia says, when are you going to make a video, the museum filled with dinosaur bones? I've done museums with dinosaur bones. Second says, what about getting soaked at the Western show? I did not think I would get that wet. Mad Ass says, which Meow Wolf are you most excited about? Meow Wolf Las Vegas or Meow Wolf Denver? Well, I'm excited about Meow Wolf Las Vegas because it's supposed to be open. It's supposed to already be open. And it was delayed. And then COVID came, so I don't know. But it's the next on the list to open up, so we'll see. Favorite Disney ride smell? Pirates. Dennis Gallagher says, Jacob, I believe you should have your own travel show on TV. I'm sure other people on the chat feel the same. A down-to-earth guy traveling like a common person. I appreciate it. Thank you. But I don't know. I've talked about this before. I don't know if I want. Because in this way, I already have my own show here on YouTube. And I have complete control over it. And I don't have to get any input from executives or producers or anything. So maybe it's better to just stay here than to wind up on some TV show. Xenagirl says, what is my opinion on the Death Museum? Talking about Hollywood Death Museum. I mean, probably wouldn't go again. They don't allow filming, which I probably couldn't film it in anyways. I've not been watching any wrestling lately. We actually got our cord cut recently. Had the satellite dish disconnected because we weren't watching it enough. But I wasn't really watching wrestling anyways. I don't watch. I mean, I really don't watch a lot of anything. How many miles are my car? I don't know. I'll have to check. Planning going back to the Queen Mary. I don't know. They canceled Dark Harbor this year, and apparently there's like something's going on with Queen Mary where they're behind on paying their taxes or something. So who knows if the Queen Mary is even going to be open or how long it's going to be open. Will I go to the opening of Mario World at Universal? Honestly, I didn't even know there was such a thing as Mario World until you just said it right now. Insanity says South of Borders classic like Waldrug. Yes, definitely. I think I included both those into. Oh, did I forget? Did I forget Waldrug in my top 10? There's one major thing I left out. But I love Tourist Traps. I think I forgot to put Waldrug in my top 10 list. I think that was where I messed up. Do I watch all my friends' vlog? Not every episode of every friend I have. I spend so much time making vlogs that, you know, it takes a long time to watch. Shane Madison, thank you for the $5 super chat. Says two people I can't live without, Carpetbagger or Adam the Woo. Well, thank you. I've been to the Navy SEAL Museum. I have not. I like museums. A lot of some of the like hardcore military museums. I mean, there's not a lot that's like zany, wacky, or lighthearted to show. Have I ever met Justin in an alley? I met Justin once. Jenny Wade House in Gettysburg. Not been there. I'm really not up on the history of that. I've been to the Comedy Barn in Pigeon Forge. Actually, I've never seen the Comedy Barn show. Owen Henthorne says, do you think haunted houses are going to be shut down this year? I don't know. I think they're definitely going to be shut down in some parts of the country. I'm just hoping that they're open in some part of the country. If haunted houses are open, I'll go. If I can find a place in the country where I can safely go to haunted houses, I will do it. Toy and Santa, yeah, everyone already has a mask. That's one plus. Would I stay at the Clown Hotel again? Yeah, sure. Next time I'm going to make sure to get the Clown Suite. That's where we messed up. I mean, if what they say about masks is true, we We should be able to do anything as long as we got a mask on, right? Museum of the Weird has been closed since March 29th. Yeah, but that is for the COVID. That's um, not for good, I hope. Have I been to a Civil War battlefield? I've been to Gettysburg. People are always telling me to go to battlefields, but there's not a lot to show at a battlefield because in the end, it is a field. Yeah, so Ripley's in Baltimore is closed down for good. How many animatronics have I seen? Probably more than I could count. Do I believe in ghosts? I like to keep an open mind. The Toy Museum in Austin opened back up, but Museum of the Weird did not. Huh. Have I ever seen a ghost? No. "13 Floors, Denver, scary. One of the scariest haunted houses in the country." Stephen Tate, I answered your question. You know, please listen. Ask a question and listen. Any new T-shirt designs? I've not had a T-shirt design come out in a while. So one location I want to film that is not allowed filming, probably be Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum. Fortnite Museum. Yeah, I don't think that's a real thing. I don't think. No, I don't really. Honestly, the quilt museum, it's just a bunch of quilts. Hate to get that spicy take, but we're planning to renew the 72 ounce steak challenge. You know, once you beat a challenge, no sense beating it again. And since I'm not gonna like eat two or something crazy like that, yeah, I love my t-shirt quilt. 72 ounce milkshake. I don't know. That seems like it would make me sick. You know what else is my big Texas challenge video is having his dad drive down from Chicago. Well, if you're going from Chicago, you can drive down Route 66 the whole way. And enjoy that leg of the Route 66. And then if you like it, you can just keep going on to Santa Monica. Am I going to visit presidential museum? I've been to I think most presidential libraries. I say cautiously, but yeah, I definitely. I'm willing to check out any presidential library. Favorite spot on Route 66. Ooh, there's so much on Route 66. We get a lot of Cadillac Ranch always sticks out as iconic. The whale, the blue whale, the Gemini Giant. So many cool stops. The Rabbit Farm. Never been to Adventureland in Altoona, Iowa. Have to check that out sometime. I do like checking out some of these smaller amusement parks. Elvis, why would you announce someone else is going live in my live stream? Why would you do that? Well, if anyone doesn't want to be here, wants to be somewhere else, I'm not making you stay. Am I a fan of football? No, I don't. I don't watch football. I don't watch. I really. Like I said before, pro wrestling is the only sport I've ever followed. Not doing a very good job of following it right now. Run to the Stanley Hotel? No, not been to the Stanley Hotel. It's my favorite part of Tennessee. Well, I am kind of partial to Eastern Tennessee, where we have twin cities of Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. Crescent Hotel in Arkansas. Isn't that been demolished? Or am I thinking of something else? No, I'm thinking of something else. Maybe. I didn't think about that one. I didn't think about the one, the Hot Springs, Arkansas one, the big one they tore down there. Chris Lizzie says, "Have you been to the restaurant in Missouri where they throw dinner rolls at you?" Lampert's, yes, I have. I don't know if they're throwing. I don't know if they're throwing rolls right now though. Doesn't seem very pandemic friendly, but who knows? Maybe. Is NC on lockdown? No. Um, we're on phase 2. Stuck in phase 2. Tyler Cox says, "Do I think Adam is nuts going down to Disney right now?" No. I think if you do what needs to be done to keep yourself safe. I mean, yeah, it's scary. Florida itself is scary because it's got high rates, but I actually think that amusement parks, I mean, are relatively safe. I mean, you think about it, it's wide open, it's outside for the most part. Everyone has to be wearing a mask. Everyone's required to wear a mask. So probably safer than a lot of places, I think. I mean, I'm not an expert. How this will impact Halloween events? Not in any positive way, I don't think. I hate like predicting. I hate like predicting bad things. I don't know. I just hope it turns out good. I'm trying to be realistic. Just trying to appreciate what I have and realize that Austin Jackson says Florida sucks. Yeah, why are you on this channel? You think Florida sucks? What Why are you even watching this channel? I don't even understand. Hit next. Yeah, bummed about Mothman. Hopefully we'll be back at Mothman next year. Absolutely love Florida. I adore Florida. There's a giant map of Florida right behind me. Have you been to the Orlando Eye? I have. It's not called the Orlando Eye. It's called something weird. I think it's called the Icon. It's not a good name. I'm a fan of Ohio. Yeah, I like Ohio. I've been to the Tampa Aquarium. I've been to the Clearwater Aquarium, one that has Winter the Dolphin. No IAPA this year. When is IAPA? IAPA is normally in November, I think. Who was in the roller coaster picture? I posted a picture of me and my sister in a ride that was not a roller coaster um, earlier. Any interesting going to Scream Fest at Kenobi Lake? I don't know. I mean I don't know if there's going to be any Halloween festivals this year. No, I'm not. I was never at the Movieland Wax Museum. Never got a chance. I think they canceled the Halloween Not So Scary at Disney. Do I like Marvel or DC? Not. I don't really follow either. I watch the Marvel movies so I could join the pop culture conversation. Nah, not that great. I'm sorry. I don't even hardly remember them. Maybe superhero movies just aren't for me. ever seen the show Unexplained with William Shatner? No. Do I like Star Wars? Yeah, Star Wars is fun. Daniel Ellis, any plans to check out the coast of NC? Yes, I want to do the Outer Banks. Probably not going to happen this year because everything in North Carolina is still shut down as far as like tourist stuff. Right now, I'm just looking at stuff around the country that is actually open. Gremlins or Short Circuit. Oh, it's two of my favorite '80s movies. Love them both. I've been to Wilmington, but I've not been to the Outer Banks. I visited Tombstone, Arizona. I have. Will I ride the new Jurassic World ride when it opens? Where's that at? Is that Universal Studios? Any plans to do a Route 66 tour from start to finish? I've done Route 66 from start to finish. How do I pick destinations? I just, I have a couple of resources to just, kind of keep a rolling list in my head of stuff I want to see. Try to make it so, I can't drive 20 hours to see one thing. So to try to kind of, make a list of things. Is there anything to do in Pigeon Forge in November? Yeah, I mean, definitely map things out on Google Maps to make trips make sense. Did they ever find a missing snowman? I do not believe they did. Never heard anything else about them finding it. Um, I've been to the place where John Lennon got shot. The hotel where he stayed, right outside of Central Park. Museum of Disability in Buffalo, New York. I've not heard of that. Have been to the Corn Palace. I have been to Halloween Horror Nights. Not been to Amityville, New York. Dark Slay Diary says, "Did you find the darkness without the scare actors better? I've always thought the scare actors take away from the experience, atmosphere, and all." Um, I mean, I don't know because I've not been through the darkness with scare actors, but I don't know. I do like the opportunity to like enjoy a haunted house uninterrupted. If that may sound weird, but it's a different experience to be able to like enjoy the theming. I really love like, the design and theming of haunted houses. That's one of the things that like drew me to haunted houses, not like necessarily the getting scared part, but will I ever go to Knott's Berry Farm at Halloween time? I did last year. Yeah, did that. Well, I had a great trip last year. Went to Knott's Berry Farm, did Dark Harbor at the Queen Mary, did the Hollywood Haunted Hayride, and did Halloween Horror Nights. Who knows if any theme park will have any Halloween events this year? Do I ever get testing for coronavirus? I've not been tested. No, I've not had any symptoms. Sorry, just reading comments. Ooh, sorry. But yeah, let's. I don't know. It may be too late for Halloween, guys, but let's try to follow the rules, wear a mask, try to get this virus down. If the vaccine comes out, let's all get the vaccine. Let's all get it. Let's not be weird. Let's not be weird about it. PDXer, thank you. Yeah, I was tempted. I was really tempted to go down um, to Florida for the opening of the Disney parks. Um, when they first did it, you couldn't buy tickets because they were only allowing people that had season passes or that already purchased tickets. I think they're opened up ticket sales, but I don't know. Personally, I would like to see the numbers of COVID go down a little bit, just a little bit, before before I go down. Love to get love to get a vaccine. I'd love to get a vaccination and just be able to do what I want. I mean, who knows? Maybe once the vaccine comes out, we can stop wearing masks. That'd make a lot of people happy. Have I replaced my socks? I mean, I have more socks. Plenty of socks. Eric the actor says maybe in 8 weeks vaccinations will begin. What is 8 weeks from now? July, August, September? Probably not that soon. I think the most realistic projection is, some people say, Dr. Fauci today said that he's cautiously optimistic that we'll have the vaccine by end of this year, probably by around late December or January of 2021. Hopefully that's true. Hopefully we get this vaccine going, and if we get this vaccine, it'll be so amazing because it'll be like they said that they've already done 6 years worth of work in 6 months. All right. My wife, the Kennedy Range, just announced that campfire streams will begin in August on her channel. Someone asked where would I rate St. Augustine's Ripley's Believe It or Not. Well, you should go check out my video where I rate all the Ripleys in the United States from the least favorite to most favorite. Yeah, I heard about the squirrel had the bubonic plague. Go away, squirrel. We don't need you. We really don't need a bubonic plague outbreak. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure this has just wrecked the economy for some time. What I think of people who refuse to wear face masks. I think you should wear a mask. I think if you're asked to wear a mask, you should wear a mask. I understand masks are uncomfortable. I understand that masks. No one wants to wear a mask. I mean, come on. But the evidence is there. I mean, the evidence all supports that it's the best thing to do. So, follow the rules. Wear the mask. I'm a little confused. I mean, I get confused when people are like, well, I shouldn't have to wear the mask because I have breathing problems. But if you have breathing problems, then you're really at risk for the COVID. I don't. I don't know. Is there slang for a northerner move to the south? I don't think so. Or for our southerner that moved to the north? I don't. I don't think so. Reverse carpetbagger. Kenneth Winter says, should we wear latex gloves? Actually, latex gloves, I mean, to make them effective, you have to like change them constantly. It's much easier just to use hand sanitizer than to be like, because the second you touch something, your glove is contaminated. So it just makes more sense. I mean, you can if you want to be constantly changing gloves all the time, but it's better to just use hand sanitizer and keep your hands clean that way. At least that's what I got. My mom is a nurse, and that's what she explained to me. Joy Blessed Life says we've been wearing face shields, cannot wear masks, makes feel we can paint. And that's an alternative. A good alternative is the face shields. I think some people feel way more way more comfortable. I mean, I definitely encourage people, if if your mask doesn't feel right, don't just assume that all masks are going to make you feel that way. Um, Try to just shop around, try to find a mask that works for you. That's kind of what I did, and and eventually find a mask that fits your face and has made of a material that you can deal with. Um, I don't even notice my glasses getting foggy anymore. If you wear glasses, just get you want to get a mask that's more. For people who wear glasses, you probably want to get a mask more shaped to your face, one that kind of goes up here more, because some of the masks, they cut right across here, and it's almost impossible to wear glasses with. But you want to get something that shapes. Usually, if you get a little nose wire, you can clip a little bit right there. That way, your mask doesn't interfere with your glasses. Yes, Kennedy Rain is my wife. Have I traveled at all? Yes, I've been traveling, as you can see by the videos on my channel. Dan Miller says, I suggested a mask and a face shield. To be honest, it's harder to breathe. Mask actually is fitting properly. Yeah, but N95 is different than a cloth face mask. N95 is almost supposed to be like sucked to your face. It's for a different purpose. You don't really need an N95 unless you are knowingly dealing with people that may have COVID. I do know that it's much better to wear glasses, or if you don't wear glasses, to wear some other form of glasses, because you can actually get droplets in your eyes. Your eyes are openings, so I've heard that you should have. I don't know if that's necessary, but you're more safe if you're wearing something that blocks your eyes. So face shields might actually be better than masks. I think the Wally World. I think the shots where they're on rides. I think is Magic Mountain, Six Flags. The front where you see the moose is not. Adam the Woo did a great video on it. You should go check that out. Scariest ride. What is the scariest ride? I mean, it would definitely be just freaking roller coasters. Freaking insane roller coasters. I also hate those things that like those leaning towers. I've never been on one, but dang. I think it's the Vortex at Carowinds is the most painful roller coaster I've been on. Roscoe Clemens, that was the longest I've been out exploring. I think 2 weeks. A 2 week road trip's been the longest. But it's almost 10:30, guys. I think I'm gonna turn in for the night. There will be I'll try to do another live stream probably next Thursday. I'll let you know, keep you posted. But there will be videos coming out in the meantime. Videos come out roughly every other day. Yes, this is what I do for a full-time living, believe it or not. I do still have my paint chip from the world's largest paintball. But thank you guys. Thank you for joining me. And you all have a good night. This once.